Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. People who've known my journey in cinema or in Indian cinema with Bollywood, etc., will know that the one aspect of my life and personality that has never been associated with anything close to sport has been the truth of my life and my existence. When my nation and my country rightfully was cricket crazy, of course, football has gone from strength to strength. For some reasons, because of my own physicality, my own shortcomings, my own limitations, I didn't veer my life towards sport. But then there came a time where I realized there is a sport that even I can play. And I realized that was pickleball. And I realized it is not just an accessible sport, but it is a sport that makes you realize that at any age and stage you can be relevant in sport. To me, that was a wake-up call. It made me realize that pickleball is beyond sport. It's pop culture. And today, pop culture is what keeps you relevant. It keeps you on your toes, literally and otherwise, pun intended. But pop culture is what I always feel like people who are in the zone of entertainment, media, anything that needs you to be a public figure and a personality that faces the world, you have to always be relevant. And when Shashank actually, and I was very, very grateful to Shashank, who actually introduced the phenomena called pickleball to me, and I realized that the entrepreneur in me woke up to the fact that I don't want to be late to this party. I want to actually be the party starter. And I realized, and I'm not so surprised with this data, that it's the fastest growing sport, not just in Dubai, even emerging in the world. Wherever you go, it's a phenomenon. And I'm really excited with the extent it has grown in India, that it continues to grow as we speak. There are pickleball communities, there are WhatsApp groups that are like growing on a daily basis. There are people from every age, stage, economic strata, everyone who's never played a single sport, never wanted to, are now pickling away and literally doing it to the best of their ability. And I know that Dubai is is really a meeting ground, a melting pot of community, of culture, of the entire world coming together. It is such, I would say, colloquially, I would say it's a very happening place to be. And what's happening then has to coexist with pickleball, because pickleball is happening. And so I'm so glad that it's all coming together, and I have to thank the Dubai Sports Council, sir. Thank you so much for really truly being an advocate of this sport. Without your support, without your energy, I know that we won't be able to grow in Dubai to the extent that we would absolutely love to. Global Sport has been such a pioneer, a trendsetter, and I have to thank everyone associated with Global Sport. Shashank, thank you. Primarily, you brought me into this. And what do I say about Sania? Like Sania, she's like a force of nature, literally a force of nature. Not just her tremendous ability as a sports force of nature, but as a human being, as somebody who's such an advocate for sport, for women. She's not just been a spokesperson in the arena of sport, but for her, she's been an inspiration to women across our country and world. You know, who've been able to go speak their heart out, speak their voice out, and yet put out the fact that no matter what you represent, you have to always stand tall for your beliefs and convictions. She has done it like a bona fide megastar, and she continues to be really, as I said, a force of nature. Her support to pickleball, I think, is going to take the sport to like literally unsurmountable heights. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for having me as part of this entire pop culture phenomena that is pickleball. And I'm just hoping that eventually, when it becomes the sport of the world, somewhere we will all be a tiny part and a tiny component in taking it to where it was. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.